Winner each weekday morning on Channel 3 Eyewitness News Today.
We are in for a rainy, sloshy week, and you know, around here with so many of us having basements and crawl spaces, it doesn't take much to get some water where it doesn't belong. So a great day for us to be talking with Ernest Higgins. He has basement and crawl space solutions, and I have a feeling it's going to be a very busy week for him. Good to see you this morning.
Thank you so much. It's an honor to be here.
Well, you're actually inside a garage right now, right? A basement garage?
That is correct. It's a basement and a crawl space right here behind me. So best of both worlds, if you will.
So obviously you're in an area that's been encapsulated. That's become more and more popular for people to do. What makes an encapsulation work so well, Ernest?
So really the best thing about an encapsulation is what we try to do is when you have a high relative humidity in your home, that can really be bad because it can make a lot of fungus start to grow. So if you have bulk intrusion or if you have relative humidity water, an encapsulation, basically what we do is try to seal up any area where air can be drawn in, because if it's, high humidity outside, you're just going to pass that right into the house. So we try to remedy that. We put plastic on the walls, on the floors. We do interior drainage, sump pumps, dehumidifiers, air cleaners, mold remediation, just a little bit of everything to make the air that you breathe much, much better.
You mentioned the humidity, which we all know come June and July around here is definitely problematic. But then does it add insult to injury? Do a lot of areas of Chattanooga just have a lot of underground water that becomes a problem in these crawl spaces?
Oh, absolutely. If your house is built into a hill, that water is just going to run down, and you would never know that it's coming in unless you poke your head in there and look. Ideal scenario for a home would be that the home is on a hill and everything slopes away from it. But here in Hill City, if you will, that's really not what they built houses on. We have to put them where we can get them, and if it's on a hill, it's definitely going to be an area for water to make entry through the foundation wall.
So
a lot of people don't think it can come through the wall, but it actually will come right through the wall and lay in the crawl space.
Okay, so you do two different things that I'm guessing can address that concern. One is a French drain. The other is something called basement water control. What's the difference in the two?
So a French drain is basically a couple of different types of French drains. You can dig all the way down to the footing and put a drain in, or you can put a low-lying French drain in. And basically what that is a 4 to 6 to 8 inch corrugated drain with a barrier around it to stop silt and dirt from going into it and clogging it. That's your exterior solution. Your interior solution for a crawl space would be to dig perimeter drainage all the way around, put a sump pump in. If it's a basement, we would actually cut the concrete out all the way around the basement, put drainage in, put a sump pump in that pumps water out, and then redo the concrete to where it, covers up and is safe to walk on and store items on.
So within your business, do you help people get financing for something like that? Because I would imagine the cost can kind of begin to add up.
Yes, ma'am, absolutely. We have a third-party finance company that works well with us. We actually have 2 options for it, and we try to do everything we can do for our clients. We have seen a lot of people really been taken to the bank by some of the bigger companies out here. We tell our clients exactly what they need, and if we have a scenario like the home we're in right now, the homeowner really didn't have all the money in the world to take care of their problems. So what we did it in stages for them. That way they know that we're going to come back and do what they want us to do, but they don't have to front that bill up front in the event that they get turned down by the financing company, which does happen. But that doesn't mean we can't complete the project. We will work with the best way we can to make sure that the family is safe, happy, and healthy.
Okay, that is a great thing to know. I have about a minute left, and I did want to touch on one other treatment that you do, and that's with radon. That's undetectable unless you're the one detecting it, right?
That is correct. So in the state of Tennessee in January 1 of last year, it's now not a law, but real estate agents, if they're selling a house, they're supposed to at least talk about radon. So we get a lot of leads through that. But radon is naturally depleting uranium that's in the ground. And when it off-gasses, it produces a cancer-causing gas that builds up into your home. So So yes, the only way to know that is to test for it. Now you can go on like Tennessee.gov and they'll send you a free test. It's not necessarily an accurate test though. So we provide those tests, and if you do have high radon, we will apply the cost of the test to the radon mitigation system. That way, again, somebody doesn't have to pay for two separate services. We'll just deduct it out of the install and make them again healthy and happy.
Well, it is fantastic to talk with you this morning. People can call your number and see about getting you out for an estimate?
Absolutely. All of our estimates are free, no obligation whatsoever. We stay pretty booked out, but our salesmen, they love to get there when a client is in dire need. So all they need to do is give us a call, hit us up on Facebook, or even just go to our website.
And here's the phone number, 320-8883, the website, basementandcrawlspacesolutions.com. Don't be a stranger, Ernest. I have a lot more questions for you.
Anytime. I welcome questions. I love that.
Great talking to you. Thanks again.
Thank you. You have a wonderful day.
You too.
Same protections to drivers of motorcycles as it does to all other drivers. If you or a loved one has been harmed while riding a motorcycle, let Wedemark